A year ago, Oregon voters passed Measure 110, decriminalizing the possession of all drugs, including cocaine, meth, and heroin.
Now, if you were caught with a small possession amount of drugs, you would get a citation, and it would look similar to a traffic ticket.
The citation has a phone number on it that directs you to get a health screening. Complete that and the $100 fine is waived. Tara Hurst is the executive director for the Oregon Health Justice Recovery Alliance.
We're decriminalizing a small possession of drugs, any kind of drugs, and we are investing marijuana tax revenue, since it's legal in Oregon, to drug treatment and recovery services. So that's really addiction and harm reduction services.
While it's still early in implementation, the grant money is already hard at work.
So this is kind of a place that people can come. They can actually be under the influence here anytime. I mean, it's just a place where they can kind of crash, relax.
Bridges to Change Club Hope has laundry machines, showers, and plenty of resources to help those who need and want it.
We offer housing services, behavioral health services, drop-in services.
Hannah Studer is the deputy director.
We received the kind of first round of Measure 110 funding, which is called the Access to Care Grant. And under this grant, it was to get money out the door for providers to start providing service.
Just over $30 million has already been given out to places like this, with a total of $302 million set aside for harm reduction, treatment, and other services over the next 2 years.
This is Narcan. One of these costs $75 per box.
They're able to find resources on treatment centers, detox, shelters. We can do referrals for all of it. So I think it's just it's a really good place to start. Even if you're not ready to get clean, it's a safe place to be.
It's funding Shannon Olive with Women First Transition and Referral Center hopes will help her space too. She's applying for the second round of grants.
It would also help us to continue to keep the doors open here. This is a drop-in center where people can come and access the services.
We're going to have a mental health therapist here on site, and so this is the office that she'll be working out of.
But is it working? Data from the Oregon Health Authority shows over 16,000 people have been helped so far. Of those where specific data was reported, almost 60% used harm reduction services such as needle exchanges, and 15% sought help with housing needs. Less than 1% entered treatment.
The reality is you can't make anybody stop. You can offer help and support when they're ready. And that's just the realities of substance use. Is it perfect? No. Try and implement a law in the middle of COVID and a global pandemic, right? And it's a first of its kind in the nation.
Have you seen a lot of interest from other states in doing something similar to this?
I know that our neighbors in the north and south are looking at this. There's folks on the East Coast, so there's a lot of interest.
This is a healthcare crisis, this is a public health crisis, this is a justice crisis. So being able to see slow remedies to the wrongs that have been created for so long is just amazing to see.
I'm Chloe Nordquist reporting.